Hey, what's up guys? My name is Davey. I'm an artist and also a huge geek, and today I'm going to be showcasing the Artsabers Starkiller with Kyber crystal lightsaber from Artsabers. So let's get started. Alright, so the good people at Artsabers were kind enough to send me this lightsaber for free, and so I'm super excited to unbox it and do a little quick review. This is a Neopixel lightsaber, and it retails for about $500, over $500. So I'm super excited to open this up. Of course, they sent it to me for free, but I'm gonna do my best to give you my honest thoughts and opinions as an inexperienced noob to nice lightsabers. Now, Starkiller happens to be one of my favorite Star Wars characters. I love playing the Force Unleashed video games. I remember playing them on the Nintendo Wii. They're a ton of fun, and I even recently drew this Starkiller fan art that you can see better on my Instagram. So I'm super excited to open up this lightsaber. Alright, so first of all, they've shipped it in this large box, and inside, this is very cool, they have a nice carrying case. So it says, "May the Force be with you" on this side, and Artsabers on this side. Very cool. It looks like it even comes with a little lock situation right there, so you can lock it up, so if you're traveling, you don't have to worry about anyone stealing it from you. Of course, they could just steal the entire case too, but they'd have a difficult time opening it, hopefully. But this is really nice. I wasn't expecting it to come in a really nice case like this, so that's cool. But let's go ahead and open it up. All right, so once it is opened up, you can see all of the lightsaber components in the case, and it looks like it is packaged nicely. It's got this little like foam protector. These are foam things that hold it in place, so of course that keeps it and protects it while it is traveling. So not bad, pretty happy with that. All right, and so here we have the actual lightsaber hilt. Very cool. Like the look of it so far. Very nice. I'm going to have to figure out how to put this together. Again, this is my first time owning a lightsaber like this, so it will be interesting to see how it all fits together. And of course, we have the blade. I'm not exactly sure what size blade they sent me, so I'll be interested to measure it and see which one it is. They offer a lot of different sizes, so I'm interested to see which one this is exactly. And we have our charging cord. This is a USB-C charging cable. And we also have this. I'm guessing this is the instruction manual. Highly encourage you to read instruction manuals. I'm sure I will have to do it in order to figure out how to program the colors and the sound fonts, etc. But that's a lot of words, so I'm not going to read that right now. And it looks like this is also a plastic display case, which is very cool, so I can figure out where to display it exactly. I have no idea, but I'll definitely want to be showing this bad boy. So here is a better look at all of the contents within the case. Of course, you have the blade and you have the saber hilt. This is a look at the stand once it is assembled. Looks pretty nice, pretty minimalist, but it holds it up nicely, and of course that will help protect it. You of course have the user manual, as I showed. This is a little USB port in case you want to put the chip that is inside the saber in there so that you can upgrade the software, or you can also download new sound fonts if you find those online. So that is pretty cool that they include that. This is a, forget what you call it, but anyways, this is the type of screw that you need in order to screw those little screws that go in there in order to hold the blade. Of course, those screws are included. This is also a blade plug. Very cool that they include this. This can go into the end of the saber in order to protect the electronics that are on the inside whenever you don't have the saber plugged in. And then here, of course, is the charging cable to charge the lightsaber. Really, all you need to do to set this up is to just stick the blade in the hilt, imagine that, and then there's little screws that you can put in to just tighten it a little bit. Not too tight because you don't want to crack it, but just tight enough in order to secure the blade in place. So first of all, I have to take this protective casing off of the blade. Very satisfying. All right, and then we just go ahead and stick it into the hilt. And then this little pack of tiny little screws in there is what you use in order to tighten the blade. As you can see right here on both sides, there is a little tiny screw hole in order to tighten it in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so the blade has been secured in place, so let's go ahead and follow the lead of the Fallout Boys and light it up. That is pretty cool, and you can probably hear the music playing in the background. Now I do know that I should probably charge the battery in order to make sure that everything is working correctly, but so far,
the dark sword.
So far, I am very happy with this. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve in order to figure out all of these controls. So I'm going to take some time to figure that out a little bit, and then I will be able to give you my final thoughts of this amazing Artsaber Starkiller with Kyber crystal lightsaber.
Many hours later.
Overall, I am very pleased. The settings can be a little bit overwhelming for a newbie like myself. Of course, this is the Neopixel soundboard. I believe that is what it's called. So it has a ton of different settings, and it has different sound profiles and light profiles based on different characters. And that's one of the easiest ways to choose the settings that you want. And of course, you can also change the color that you want. They pretty much have unlimited colors that you can cycle through and then click to choose which one you want. I did discover one complaint that I have with this lightsaber compared to what I've seen with the other Artsabers lightsabers, and that is that on most of their lightsabers, their button to ignite the saber has an LED ring around it. And that LED ring, depending on the number of flashes and depending on the amount of time that you hold, helps tell you which settings you are adjusting. Now, the thing with this saber is there is no LED ring around the button. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it's just to maintain the accuracy of the design, or maybe this little box section didn't provide enough room for them to have that LED ring. But for someone like myself who's never used a Neopixel Neopixel saber, I don't really know what the settings are. I don't know the correct timing for them, although they are in a manual. But without the LED rings there, it's kind of tricky to know what you're doing. But given some time, I think I will be able to figure out much better. I've chosen my favorite one. This is called the Champion. I think it might be based off of Mace Windu. Don't quote me on that, but it's very cool. I love purple, one of my favorite colors, and I've always wanted a purple lightsaber, so that is pretty cool. Of course, these also have motion controls, so instead of pressing the button, you can twist it to ignite and twist it to retract the blade. So that is very cool. I'm very happy with this, and I gotta say, the best thing about this lightsaber is definitely the exposed Kyber crystal. That is so cool, and of course it remains the same color, and I think it has the same pulsating effect depending on what you have as the blade, so that is very cool. I think even if you don't know who Starkiller is, or you've never played the Force Unleashed games, this is a really cool lightsaber to own, just for the overall look of it, and of course for the exposed Kyber crystal. It's far and away the best feature of this lightsaber, and I don't know if these two are connected at all or have any relationship with each other, but I think it's an okay trade to trade the LED indicator for the Kyber crystal. Maybe that is why they couldn't have it on here, because they already have lights in here. Not sure, don't quote me on that. But I still think that Kyber crystal is what makes this worthwhile. Overall, I am very happy with this lightsaber. It is my first one so far, but hopefully it will not be my last. I'm looking forward to collecting more of these in the future, and I'm already thinking of cool ways that I could display these and make little display cases or holders for these. They did include one, but I think maybe we could upgrade it to something a little bit better. So look forward to that in the future. If you want to pick up one of these Starkiller Kyber crystal sabers for yourself, or if you want to check out any of Artsabers' other collections and sabers that they own, you can go ahead and use the affiliate link in my description. Of course, using that link will support me and my work, as I will receive a small commission for any purchases that you make there. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for coming along with me as I unbox this amazing saber. Thank you again to Artsabers for sending me this. I love it. I am super excited, and I hope we can work together again in the future. If you want to see more content like this, if you want to see some custom collectibles or me review other collectibles, or you want to see more of my art, make sure you like this video and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.